Yo, what is up everyone? Starry right here and welcome back to another NFL predictions video. It is week 7. We're making it, man. We're making it down these weeks. It's going by fast, but we are at week 7. Week 6 was a good week, man. Week 6 was a lot of fun. There were some buys, so not that many games. I did go 9-5 with my predictions. Which is pretty good. I would say that's pretty good. Week 6 had a lot of crazy games. Like, I think some of the crazy upsets of the week were the Buccaneers losing to the Steelers, which is I'm very happy about. As you know, the Packers lost to the Jets. What are the Packers up to? We need to know. Like, are the Packers this is week 7 is going to be a really big week for the Packers. And the Ravens lost to the Giants, and another close game for the Ravens. You must feel bad for them at this point. And this week 7 is going to be a bounce back week for them as well. But before we get into this week's takes, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more NFL predictions videos, and you don't miss out on the Steelers recap videos that we do as well every week. So starting off this week, it's Thursday Night Football like always. The Saints versus the Cardinals. A very easy game to pick in my opinion. The Cardinals are going to win this. DeAndre Hopkins back. They're going to get Robbie Anderson. Marquise Brown is hurt, which is really sad for them because he was just having a really great year for them. But I got to go with the Cardinals winning this one. Just really easy for this one. The Saints are a good team, don't get me wrong, but I think they're going to be at home. The Cardinals are going to be at home. They got more momentum going into this game. I believe the Cardinals are going to win this game just because I think they have a better, more talented roster. Hopefully James Conner's back because I do have him on fantasy. But yeah, I just think that the Cardinals are a better team for this matchup right here. Andy Dalton's been playing pretty good, but I don't think it's going to be enough to beat the Cardinals. After that is the Browns versus the Ravens. Now this game is the Ravens need to win this game. The Ravens need to win this game. This is they need this win to kickstart their season again because the Ravens have not been playing good. Let's just be honest. The Ravens have not been playing good. They have a decent record, but they are not playing good. They're not playing as good as we expected. And they need to start winning games now. Now, the Browns are also coming off a loss, but the Browns, I think they don't have championship goals right now. You know, they don't have their quarterback, Deshaun Watson. The Ravens have everyone. You know, the Ravens are healthy. There's no reason for them to be losing this game besides themselves. They're losing this game because of them. They're not completing games. You know, their fourth quarters, I think their stats have to be awful because they're losing so many close games. The Ravens lost 20-24, like a 4-point differential, man, to the Giants. Now, I'm not discrediting the Giants. The Giants are having an amazing season, but the Ravens should have won that game. You know, the Ravens really should have won that game. 2 just awful turnovers by Lamar Jackson that they just need to fix that stuff, man. They really need to get better. I think this is going to be the game where they do get better. And I think this is a must win for them. In all honesty, this is a must win for them. It's kind of crazy saying that week 7, but they need to win this game. Yeah, the Ravens need to win this game. They have everything they need to win this game. They should win. I'm going to pick the Ravens winning this one. They have to win. I'm just picking them because they have to win. They're kind of desperate right now. They need this win really bad. After that is the Buccaneers versus the Panthers. A very easy game to pick. As you know, I'm never picking the Panthers and Baker Mayfield ever again, so I'm picking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady's gonna have a bounce back game since that loss against the Steelers. He really needs it. Hopefully their team is a lot better. But yeah, the Panthers suck. They lost Robbie Anderson. That team sucks. Give me the Buccaneers. After that is the Falcons versus the Bengals, a game that's kind of going to be close. If I'm going to be honest, I think this game could be very close and it could go either way. It could honestly go either way. I'm going to pick the Bengals winning this one, but I would not be surprised if the Falcons win this one because the Falcons have just been really good for some reason. They're one of the standout teams where I didn't have much expectations for them coming into the season, but they're really good. They're honestly maybe not really good, but they're pretty good. You know, they're just hot. They're hot right now, and that's you can't describe that. They're just a really hot team, very motivated, and yeah, they're really good. But the Bengals, I think, are just the better team. You always got to pick the better team in this situation. If I was being biased, I would 100% pick the Falcons, but Realistically, I think the Bengals have a better chance of winning this game. They have a lot more momentum coming off the Saints win. So I'm going to pick the Bengals winning this one. It might be close though, and the Falcons could win it. You never know. But I'm going to pick the Bengals winning this one. After that is the Lions versus the Cowboys. Dak Prescott returns. This game is interesting because the Lions did have a bye week last week, so they've had 10 days to prepare for this game. But I'm still gonna go with the Cowboys winning this one. They're at home. Dak Prescott, man, there's just a lot more hype, and the Cowboys defense is real legit. They're really legit. So I'm gonna pick the Cowboys winning this one. I don't want to say pretty easily because the Lions did have time to prepare for this game. But I think the Cowboys still are the better team right now, even though the Lions have probably had like one of the best offensives so far. I'm still going to pick the Cowboys winning this one, probably by really 10 points or something. I don't think it's going to be a great game for Dak Prescott. I'm not expecting him to play out of his mind, but I think he's going to be good enough to win. After that is the Giants versus the Jaguars. A very easy game to pick. I'm picking the Giants. It's very surprising for me because I did not expect the Giants to be on anything. Like I said, this season, I did not expect them to just be really just stand out. They're just amazing, they're really, really amazing. And the Jaguars have been on not much recently. They started off the season hot, but lately they've been very cold. And I'm just going to pick the Giants winning this one because they have the hot hand. They're very hot. And yeah, they're going to win this game pretty easily, I would say. After that is the Colts versus the Titans. I'm going to be picking the Colts to win this game. The Colts have just looked really good, surprisingly. I think Matt Ryan may be back. Matt Ryan may be back. The Colts may be back. The Colts against the Jaguars looked really good. And I'm not going to lie. They put up 34 points and they looked really good. Now, it was against the Jaguars, who have been just trending down, but the Colts are looking good, and they're looking at how I expected them to look at the beginning of the season. So I'm going to pick Matt Ryan and the Colts. The Tennessee Titans are coming off a bye week, so they may have time to prepare for the game, but I think that Matt Ryan and the Colts are just going to be able to put it together for this game. The next game is the Packers versus the Commanders, a must-win game for the Packers. The Packers are coming off an awful loss, a really bad loss. They looked awful against the Jets. Right here against the Commanders is a bounce-back game. They need to win this game. This is all for motivation. This is to turn around their season because they've looked bad. They've really looked bad. Their offense has not been clicking. They need to win this game. They need to use the Commanders to just jumpstart the season, to restart the season right here because they're looking bad. And the Commanders are also without Carson Wentz. He had surgery this week or last week, and so he's gonna be out. So this should be a really, really easy win for the Packers, and they should take advantage of the Commanders. After that is the Jets versus the Broncos, and this one is very easy to pick. You should all know that I'm going to pick the Jets winning this one. The Broncos have just looked awful. Russell Wilson has looked awful. Yeah, man, it's down. They're down bad over there in Denver. Very, very down bad. And the Jets in New York are bussing, dude. They're hype over there. They're excited. Sauce Gardner is he's legit. Just know he is legit already. Rookie, and he's legit, man. The Jets are just a really hot team. They're playing out of their mind since Zach Wilson has come back. And they're going to, I think they might steamroll the Broncos, which is crazy because I would have not have guessed that at the beginning of the season. The Broncos are just awful. They're treading downwards, continuing. And the Jets are going up, up, up. So I'm going to pick the Jets winning this one. After that is the Texans versus the Raiders. An interesting matchup because both teams are coming off a bye week, so both teams have had time to prepare for each other. I'm gonna pick the Raiders in this one though. I just like their team a lot better. I think they played really well against the Chiefs on Monday night, and I think they're gonna I think they could do it. This is where they're gonna start putting their season together. Devontae Adams should play a lot better. Hunter Renfrow should play a lot better. This should be a really good win for them. Josh Jacobs is just amazing. So hopefully the Raiders can put this together. The Texans have been okay so far this season, but I think the Raiders just have more talent all over the place, and I'm gonna pick the Raiders. Next is the Seahawks versus the Chargers. Now, when I was thinking about this game beforehand, I didn't know who I wanted to pick. I originally wanted to go with the Chargers, and then I went the Seahawks, and then I went the Chargers, and now I'm going to stick with the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks have a chance to win this game. Now, it may be a little crazy. I just really like the Seahawks team. They play really, really good. Offensively, they have like their running back, Kenneth Walker. I think that's his name, Walker. He's just amazing, man. Somehow the Seattle Seahawks just get running backs. They had Rashad Penny. They had Carson. They have running backs out there, and I just really like their offense. And I feel like this may be like a surprise game. Like I feel like they can just come out. Like the Chargers may not expect them to be really, really hot, and I think that the Seahawks have a chance to just really surprise the Chargers with this game. So I'm gonna pick the Seahawks winning this one. It may be close though. And like I'm not expecting him to blow them out, but I still think that somehow, some way, they're gonna win this game, the Seahawks. After that is the Chiefs versus the 49ers. And all honesty, I don't think I have to say much. Give me the Chiefs. Next is the Steelers versus the Dolphins. Now this one can go either way. I won't lie. This is gonna be a homer pick. I think I'll just get it out of the way. I'm gonna pick the Steelers. I think they have more momentum coming into this week. Now they just had an amazing, great team win, and I think that's crucial. I think the team is starting to click now. Kenny Pickett is questionable to play, but I think he's most likely gonna play. He's already in like practicing, so I think he has a chance to play, and I would expect him to play. But even if he doesn't play, Mitchell Trubisky played an amazing quarter, 2 quarters, and the previous game against the Buccaneers, so I would expect him to play just as good as well. However, the Dolphins are getting Tua back, and that is a problem because Tua is the most important part for this offense. And I think Tyreek Hill is going to burn us. He has like 2 touchdowns in him. I think he has like 2 touchdowns to just burn us completely. But I think I think our defense is still going to be able to hold up, and I think we're going to be able to get pressure on Tua. Some of our top corners are coming back, and Pat Freiermuth is coming back, and some of our defensive linemen are coming back. So I think we have a really good chance of winning this game. Like I don't know if I would have said that earlier this season, but after that Buccaneers win, I'm very like excited for the Steelers team. I'm not gonna be over excited. Like I know it's just a small chance. They have a small chance to win, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to pick the Steelers to win this one. And lastly, we end off with Monday Night Football, the Bears versus the Patriots. This game is very simple to pick. Give me the Patriots. Brian Zappe's just playing out of his mind. The Patriots are extremely hot for some reason. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I said that last week as well. But yeah, the Patriots are just so hot right now. It's kind of crazy. They scored 38 points against the Browns, and I thought the Browns would have ran them out of the field. Nick Chubb would have had a crazy game, but they somehow stopped him. He was stopped. And yeah, just give me the Patriots winning this one. If they're putting up points, and the Bears can't put up points, and I feel bad for Justin Fields, but give me the Patriots. So yeah, that is gonna be it for week 7 predictions. That is my list. Hopefully I could do really good like I did last week. And yeah, make sure you drop a comment and like and subscribe. Tell me how you feel about my picks. Tell me what's your favorite game of this week. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.